Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Bulls on Tap. I'm your boy Buzz. I'm joined by my dude Goose, aka Bull Scripted, and we are here to recap. I don't even want to, the intro just feels icky to me right now. Everything sucks. Everything's on fire. But we're here to recap of just a terrible loss, something that shouldn't have happened at all. And I know this is usually outside of my shtick here because I have, I never change this up, but I did tonight because I am very, very pissed off. Before we get into our horrible feelings of this game, be sure you're going on tapsportsnet.com for all your Chicago sports literature and podcasting needs. Following us on Twitter at Bulls on Tap, at On Tap Sportsnet. Following Goose at Bulls Scripted. Following me at Buzz on Tap. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to us. 5-star rating and review because that's cool and tough. Dude, what the fuck happened? Come on, for real, that. We just watched that. And I lost money, and we a lot of money, and all right.
Yeah, we're not talking what could have been money, if the Bulls would have won, because that would have been nice money too. The line was beautiful for the night, and you're at the half, you're sitting pretty. I didn't look at the cash out option. I don't even know if it was there. If it was, next time I'm fucking smashing that thing. But man. Let's talk about the first half. Let's try to come back to happy places and greener pastures and what could be, I guess, before we let all this out so we don't overreact too much. And, first quarter, we actually came out good. We talked about that. Zach was on Trae Young. I don't know if that was the greatest decision. I thought it was going into the game. It didn't look like it was. Trae killed us in the first half. The second half, he killed us all over. I can't watch that little flopping guy play basketball. But Zach's second quarter was magnificent. He couldn't miss. Unfortunately, the rest of the Bulls team made up for the shots that Zach didn't miss in the first half and the second half, because when they started doubling and throwing the kitchen sink at Zach, nobody could hit a fucking shot.
He was getting triple teamed.
No, exactly. The whole entire team was wide open. You're taking practice jumpers, and we're just bricking shit left and right. And it's Zach sapped everybody's power for the night, and everybody else just forgot how to play basketball.
He comes out in the first. He's on fire. Second, he's on fire. Halftime adjustments. No bueno. He's got I think he ended up scoring, 9 points in the second half.
Yeah, and I think the Hawks gave him that last 2 points to get 50 as a sympathy dunk at the end with under 24 seconds left, because they're like, we just fucking kicked your ass, man. Take your 50 points, enjoy it, take it.
What blows my mind is that even Vooch kind of started off not great, but he his rhythm came along, which was good. But I mean, this was when you sit here and you talk about the offense, it was the Zach LaVine show from the minute tip off happened till the end of the second half, or I'm sorry, the second quarter, and it's really unfortunate when his teammates have wide open looks and they don't make the open looks. And another bad thing about it as well is Zach started having to force shit, because I feel like he stopped trusting that they were going to be able to.
I don't know that he had to force shit, but yes, the compiled frustration of the fact that
a gun wasn't to his head to force it, but I mean, in my mind, I kept saying shoot the ball.
There was shots that he shouldn't have taken, but
no, yeah.
And to your point, when you've put up all these points and now your team can't, your wide open jumpers, Tomas Satoransky in the fucking corner, over and over and over again, all game, just nothing. We were laughing last night when you told me that he's been shooting lights out.
He has.
How many points did he have? 9. How many points did he have tonight? Probably not even 9, because he
had 0 points tonight.
He had 0.
And he had 10 assists.
0 fucking points. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get 10 assists when you just go, he goes, Zach. Well, he goes, Zach. This shit, the fourth killed me the most, all right? And
no, let's talk about that, because that's, I mean, obviously, like, that is a huge topic right now all over Bulls Twitter is Billy's rotations in the fourth.
On Twitter. We come on here so quick. You yell at me if I'm not on here 3 seconds after the game ends. Hulu's got me 5 minutes in the past because I got three minutes of ads that everybody else doesn't. Like, fuck me, man.
I don't yell at you. Don't.
Oh, you yell. You yell. You're abusive.
We won't
tell them. We won't tell them about all that. This is already a bad enough night. You guys don't know what's gonna happen when we get off this call.
But since you haven't seen it, because I rushed you on here, and if you don't, I smack you with a belt. Everybody's saying that the rotations that Billy played in the fourth quarter were ridiculous, and this loss is on him. I didn't like the rotations that Billy played in the fourth quarter, but I also don't like the fact that nobody could hit a fucking wide open shot.
See, but with that concession, if Tomas Satoransky has 0 fucking points and is bricking shit left and right, all right, you're not losing anything putting Troy Brown Jr. in the game for defense to guard Trae Young, who is torching you on the other fucking end. Because Kobe White, God bless his soul, tries his damnedest on defense, and it kills him. And it's so hard, and it has to be as a coach, too, to, like, try to coach this guy up to be a defender and then just tell him, like, no, you can't try. What do you mean I can't try? You want me to stop trying? But Trae baited him into so many of those fouls and free points. And if you had somebody like Troy Brown out there who showed he could defend Trae the limited minutes that he got tonight, it's a different story. And fucking Lowry, why is Lowry on the floor? He was not doing anything tonight. And Thad's kind of pissing me off a little bit lately too, dribbling the ball off his fucking foot, can't catch the ball. There was a lot of weird shit going on with him the last few days.
He's got to get that stick-em.
No, he doesn't need to stick him. He's got beautiful hands, but it's just. So yeah, I gotta blame Billy in the fourth. I mean, Zach gets some blame. Everybody gets some blame, but Billy gets to call the shots. You put Lowry Markkanen on the fucking floor and let us get torched while he wasn't giving us anything on offense.
This was the most minutes Lowry's played in like the last 2-3 games.
And in a sense, he earned it in the last game, but he didn't earn it tonight. You would just like now, Lowry did great yesterday. Maybe he'll come alive in the fourth for me. Kobe came alive in the fourth. You leave Kobe on the floor. You pull Sato. You put Pat out there. You put TBJ out there. You get defense with Zach, Kobe, and Vooch, and you try to score some points and get some stops because I don't know why Billy loves these just they're all tall. Everybody out there is tall. It's going to be great. No.
Yeah, I just don't understand, man. I mean, the interior defense was terrible tonight too. I mean, I feel like their first 4 baskets were alley-oops for Atlanta.
I feel like every other basket tonight was a fucking alley-oop. Oh, there's Clint Capella. Oh, that guy can dunk.
We know that their defense is very underwhelming, but at the same time, man, like if they know that themselves, which I'm sure they do, this kind of shit can't happen. And I don't like to scrutinize Billy because I think he's a great head coach, and we have had shit head coaches the last couple hires we've had.
And it is still a new roster.
I just don't get the thought process. Excuse me.
No, that fourth quarter rotation needs to be burned and locked away in like a classified safe in Area 51 that nobody knows about. Like it's not even supposed to exist. They're like, don't ever fucking do that again. We blew this game. We blew it in the third. Like, as much as I want to complain about the fourth,
no, we did blow it in the third.
13-point fucking lead headed into the third, and we enter the fourth down by 2. That's a 15-point swing.
We were outscored 33-18 in the third quarter.
And Trae Young had 17 of the points.
I hate that son of a bitch. I do. I'm sorry. I don't care if people like him or not. I mean, he might be a nice guy, but I hate the way he fucking plays. I hate it. Call me an old head. Call me whatever you. I like that little fucking stutters.
And I'd
love him if I had him. I bet.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But when you're getting those calls, it's great. But when you got Zach LaVine who can't buy a fucking call, and then you watch this guy just get every call in the world because he throws himself around like he's getting thrown around, and he's not. I saw that tweet that came out from the NBA that they're going to be changing the rule, and they might not call it the Trae Young rule, but it's pretty much fake shots, forced shot motions, awkward shot motions will be considered offensive fouls. And there was the one call tonight where he was complaining because they called it on the floor on Kobe instead of as a shot.
Yeah,
and I thought for a second, I was like, did they implement the rule already? Was that an offensive foul? Because as upset as he was, I was like, what? And then obviously he still ended up getting the foul call that was just on the floor. But usually, this is the last season, Trae. Enjoy the shit while you can, because Kobe White's going to eat off your ass next year.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, if he's getting that call on defense, like, you're just not going to get away with that.
we got Allstott on here. Remember a couple weeks ago when the Bulls could have recouped a first round pick for Thad? I
don't think that was there. I think that faded.
It probably did fade.
From what we've heard, that faded.
I told you in the beginning, if you go back to episodes prior, that I thought that was bogus. I didn't, unless it was like towards the way end.
Unanimous executive vote that Thad would impact the playoff race more than anyone but Bradley Beal.
And he played a bad game, and I'm not blaming Thad or anything, but it just
it's easy to throw everybody under the bus right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This fucking hurts.
Dude, oh my God, 13 3-pointers made for the Bulls to 7 from the Hawks. Bulls hit 41 shots to Atlanta's 47. Bulls 47% from the field, 56% from Atlanta. That is fucking crazy. Now, the biggest discrepancy, I got one of them, I guess, is free throws. 14 for the Bulls. They hit 13 of them. 19 were hit for the Hawks. 23 attempted. Rebounds were only out.
13 free throws only.
We had 14. They had 23.
I think Trae Young took 14. I know he took at least 12.
I could check that right now for you with the box score, and he did take 14 free throws. Yes, so he had as many as our team did. Yeah. 25 assists. Even the Bulls are out rebounded by 3, 41-38.
God,
this is the biggest thing.
Young plays basketball, and look at the way Zach LaVine plays basketball. Tell me who should get more foul calls.
Oh, I mean, that's non-fucking debatable. I mean, it should be Zach throws himself into the fire, and Zach initiates contact in the paint, and I truly believe he's fucking getting hand checked constantly, and he doesn't get shit.
There was the one that he got his own offensive rebound tonight, and then he got a foul call on the second shot attempt, but he got whacked on the first one too.
It's been that story all year. I mean, we've talked about that a million times too.
That dude just dropped 39 points and a half, 25 and a quarter. Like, what the fuck does this? He's made an all-star. Like, I get the Bulls haven't beat any real teams, but what the fuck does Zach LaVine have to do individually to get a call?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, he took a lot of hits, and then in the fucking fourth, Trae Young and Gallo ate them all up, and that was about it. I mean, this is another one. Like, the Bulls haven't, I can't remember the last time they lost this. I have to go back, but points in the paint, they were outscored by 20 tonight, 66 for Atlanta to the 46 for the Bulls. They've been winning that paint battle recently, and they did not win it tonight. And
we got away from Vooch, too.
We did.
I mean, and that's crazy because he still had a 20 and 10 double-double in his sleep, but we did not feed him enough, especially when it mattered.
No, we didn't. Well, that's fucking depressing. I like this. These are the kind of games that like really take the wind out of my sails, because I'm like, dude, like, we're all here, we're talking about the 3-game win streak. We're like, oh man, you're going up against Atlanta, and they have half their team out. I'm gonna put down money on it like a moron. That is why I shouldn't do it. Like, I knew I shouldn't have, but it felt right at the time, and I should have cashed out at halftime. But I'm an asshole, and I didn't. But you watch this downfall of this team, and we've seen it multiple times this year where they've blown a lead to what you believe is a lesser team, and Atlanta's been doing well lately. Nate McMillan's their head coach, 14-5 since he's been there. Like, yeah, they've been well, but they're very short-handed. And
did you see Chris Dunn on the bench egging it on?
Oh yeah,
he was in street clothes, but he was hyped.
Yeah, and you let it's a different. Oh no, it's not a different front office. AK let him walk, but you let this game slip away from you again, and I'm like left sitting here like, oh, okay, cool. I wrote this article for OnTapSportsNet.com about how Kobe and Lowry seem to be finding themselves on the bench. Kill that off right away. I might as well delete that shit. Nani, if you're listening, get it off the site. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, come on, dude.
I mean, you could have kind of predicted it. The second half of a back-to-back is always going to be worse than the first half, but you thought with that 13-point cushion that you gave yourself that you could fight, you could battle, steal a possession or two. And we lost so many long rebounds tonight, and that's been another trend all year. This one hurts. I can't think of the last one that hurt this bad. Probably none, because we didn't have two All-Stars before.
San Antonio's loss hurt pretty bad when we were kicking their ass. That was the one that really didn't feel good.
But we didn't have two All-Stars. Now we're supposed to win. And you got those scrimmage games in the last three games to be ready for a real game, which Capella and Gallo playing made it a real game tonight. But, man.
I have to listen to Billy's presser. I mean, he's done it already. I'll listen to it after we get off, but I just cannot believe they blew that. Like, that's just one. Like I said, I sound like a broken record, but I just can't believe they blew that one. That one, it just.
Well, and he didn't.
One Zach was triple team. Nobody stepped up.
No, nobody. But Billy didn't break his 9-man rotation. I just wish that he would have used the 9th man in Troy Brown Jr. more. And used Thad and Pat more in the fourth instead of Lowry. And Vooch, because we didn't see Vooch until the last 6 minutes, and then he came out while Zach went to get a puff because Zach started the fourth, which he doesn't usually do. Zach's usually getting his breather for the first 6.
Yeah, he had like a cup of tea, like right around the 4-minute mark, just to get a breather, and then he came back in pretty much immediately after when Atlanta went on a little bit more of a run there, and then Zach came right back. But by that time, it was done. So. Next game, we've got Goose. We are playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. That'll be on the 11th, which is Sunday, right? Yeah, that's Sunday. So Sunday, 7:00 Central Time. The Bulls are playing Minnesota in Minnesota. Timberwolves are gonna coming in 13-39. The Bulls are now 22-29. Zach plays his former team. You better fucking beat him. That's just. That's all.
I mean, and this is a trap game, though, too, because they are a better team than the record shows. They have a crap ton of talent on that team. Why they can't tap into it very often is dumbfounding at times, but they do have a lot of talent on that team. So the Bulls have to come prepared, and we can't drop another game. Like, this is the stretch of games that we need. We've talked about it repetitively the last few weeks, and hopefully this is the only one we blow.
Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Sorry, I'll stop being Captain Obvious.
Okay. Well, like I said, I can't wait to hear Billy's explanations of all this. I'm really interested to hear.
If you listen to this on the playback, you'll have to count and let us know how many weird noises, how many and grunts we made. This show's got a lot of them, man.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of grunts. I think it has I think I have had a couple tears shed as well. So, I mean, and not just because they lost, because I lost money because I'm an ass. Goose, I'm telling you, I knew I shouldn't have done it. It didn't feel right.
I canceled mine once and then I reapplied it.
Did you really?
I did. I promise.
Oh, dude.
I'm not even making that up. I took it back, and then I was like, you know what? No.
Well, because they were like, you text me this morning. You're like, they're plus 112 or something. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, give me that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I've been doing pretty good on Bet Rivers. So I'm like, you know what? All right, throw the bet down, feeling good, And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, you know what? It's a back-to-back. Oh, no, it feels good. I still feel good about it. I feel good about it. First quarter, hell yeah. Second quarter, gimme.
Third quarter, what did I do with my life?
Yeah, like going to cash out and it won't let you because Vegas knows, man. Because they know.
See, that was my thing. And after I placed it, I was like, does Vegas know who's playing? Like, they're just waiting everybody to get this shit in. Oh, yeah, Capella's not playing. He's not playing. He's not playing. He's not playing. Okay, they'll give you all your money. Okay, yep, Capella is going to play tonight. Gallinari is going to play tonight. Oh, you bastards.
Unbelievable. But yeah, we'll be back after the Timberwolves game. You got anything else to add before we I usually say right off into the sunset, but I'm going to go play in traffic. So do you have you got anything else before I go play in traffic?
No, just do not drop another game to the Timberwolves or I will be joining Buzz in traffic. And we're talking like I-90 traffic, not like neighborhood residential traffic.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play Frogger on I-80.
Full out coming to America, stuck on the highway, just
yeah, absolutely. We'll be back Sunday, 7 p.m. Be sure you're going to ontapsportsnet.com for all your Chicago sports literature and podcasting needs. Following us on Twitter at Bulls on Tap and on Tap Sportsnet. Following Goose at Bull Scripted, me at Buzz on Tap. 5-star rating and review anywhere you listen to podcasts. Again, we'll be back Sunday after the Bulls play the Timberwolves. Let's go.